We're live. All right. Grace is getting her hair right.
Over here no working. Chance today. There's no chance.
Over here working. Getting things ready for you guys for the warehouse sale.
Yeah, we're in the warehouse today. Hopefully you recognize this place by now. And this is where the sale is going to be going down. Of course, we're having the sale at both locations in Roanoke, so our main store and then here at the warehouse. But this is where the furniture from Circle Loft is going to be located. And all of the raw salvage, as you guys know, is here. So everything here is 20% off.
That's nuts.
The main store is where it sort of gets like, we've got vendors over there, so that's not included in the discount. But so yeah, come here first. Friday, 9 a.m. is when we open doors. Be here early to get some good deals and get some good furniture and items. And then we're also going to be open Saturday 9 to 5 as well. Here, both locations doing the sale. But Sunday the sale's over, so make your plans.
I love how you just got right into business, really.
Oh, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
It's been a day. So
first of all, hi everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the live.
Oh yeah.
Len, Trickle, and Grayson and the
warehouse
warehouse crew.
Where are you watching?
Yada
yada.
Blah blah blah.
Sorry.
No,
I've been like, a mile a minute this morning, all morning, and like it's hard to slow down and stop on days like that.
Oh, for sure. Well, I'm sure the people appreciate, and maybe you appreciate a little excuse to take a break.
Sit down. Yeah.
Yeah. So Grayson's been over here working with her talented and hardworking warehouse crew to prepare for the designer High Point warehouse clearance sale. Which hopefully you've seen the video that I did and put up all over our social media recently. That was a little fun one. They gave
That was a good one.
all the information
They
you
had
need.
to work hard on that.
Yeah, I had
a lot of editing.
I had to crank that one out for sure. That was fun though.
It's fun. I mean, the way we work is off the cuff. If we have a script, we cannot read it naturally. So,
right.
But
hence
the double-edged sword of us being ourselves is there's a lot of editing that needs to be done.
That's true, and it's funny when you're the editor and one of the people.
Oh, he was the editor, the camera guy, the sound guy, essentially the producer, and
you guys self-produce.
Graphic designer.
We've gotten good at self-producing.
What else? I mean,
oh, yeah. Stop.
He did everything, but
not another live stream with you complimenting me.
So thank you guys for being here on this lovely Wednesday.
Joan from upstate New York, Deborah Flanagan from right here in Roanoke.
Hey, Debbie.
Nick from Westminster, Colorado. Brian Beard says, "What's in the bottle?" The infamous water bottle.
Oh my gosh! If y'all know
made
me,
it into another live stream.
It's like attached to my hand. Yes,
it's like
water.
Where's Waldo?
It's lukewarm water, room temp water right now. I've only filled it up once today, or twice today. I've already had 1.5 of these.
Have some more. It's hot.
Okay, if you insist.
It's hot. It's
I don't know if y'all can zoom
warehouse.
in on this sweat bead that's happening above my lip, but I wouldn't if I were you.
Your dirt mustache.
Mm-hmm.
See, Grayson's just jealous that we can grow mustaches, so she just rubs dirt right here, so she looks like she can blend in.
Exactly. It didn't take much. Yeah. I got enough dirt on my t-shirt to take care of that one swipe.
Catherine says she wishes she was close enough to come to our sale. Boston is a long trip, maybe in the fall.
Bummer. Well, unfortunately, this is not an online sale, so
in person
we can't
only.
offer this to you this weekend. Donna?
Catherine.
Sorry, Catherine. But, I mean, we have sales every once in a while, and I know there'll be another opportunity online for you to get a good discount. But another good way to always get 20% off is to join our crew club.
That's for
sure. So if y'all haven't heard about our Clue Club, we've definitely done a couple videos on it, but a quick shtick now is that it's $95 for a year membership, and you get 20% off all Black Dog items, all merchandise. You get a little gift package when you join, and you get secret behind the scene happenings, what's going on. You get access to our crew only t-shirts that we wear, which no one else can buy.
That's right.
I know I'm forgetting some other stuff.
Well, just the discount alone, if you're buying a big piece of salvage from us, the crew club will pay for itself instantly.
Anything over $700, it'll automatically pay. And then for
the rest of the year,
you get
20% off. I mean, that's our employee discount. So that's why the crew club is a really cool deal.
Yeah. And you're legit part of our crew now.
Check it out. But literally this weekend, Friday and Saturday, everybody gets 20% off.
That's right. We get designer. We call it like designer discounts or to the trade discounts, and crew club discounts, whatever you want to call it. It's 20% off, and it's yours for the taking.
Here at the warehouse mainly, but also over at BDS1 we call it, the main building,
store.
Which I'm working on a video again to show you guys how close our two warehouses are to each each other. I feel like that's something we assume people
You could
know.
walk it. You wouldn't have a vehicle to load your salvage.
Right.
So we don't recommend it. But you could
carry
walk
a
it.
door on your back.
They're
down
very
the road.
close.
But yes, both buildings are basically right on the Greenway.
We should do a live, just walking from A to B.
Oh, who would want to see that?
I would love to see that.
We could longboard. You could ride your bike. I could longboard.
Yeah.
And we could show the people how you can get here from there, or there from here.
And show you that it's really only like a 10-minute walk, which means it's a 1-minute drive.
For sure. It's right along the Roanoke River Greenway. I love where we're located. It's such a great part of town.
For sure.
So, we got Teresa Black. I get to watch this week unless the 18-month-old grandson decides to go crazy.
Aww.
Hopefully he can keep it down, kid.
Yeah, take your naps.
we got a live broadcast to handle. Hey, from Knoxville, from Laura Williams. Andy says hi from Williamsburg, VA.
Williamsburg.
Stephen from across the pond over there in Hereford in the UK. What's up, man?
Awesome.
So I got a few things. Actually, we're here. I got my setup. I got my laptop. I got some slides. I got some media for you guys. But I forgot my guide.
As always, Tay's better prepared for these things.
Every now and again, I'll get one right. And I think the audio's working pretty good. And it's the on-camera mic instead of the little podcasting mic, which is just less things that I need to set up. So, yay, technology. I'm sure it'll fail right now as soon as I praise it.
No.
But I forgot the sheet that guides me through what I set up. So I'm just going to flash some things up and then we can talk about it. Oh, look at that.
Hey, that's where we are.
So this is where we are located. Speaking of the warehouse, this is a drone shot that I got earlier this week.
Cool.
So the street there, that is Ashlawn Street. And the big white truck there, basically in the center of the frame, is the show hauler. That is our home away from home.
Cool
that
truck.
is our mobile HQ. And you guys know how big that truck is, so that should put this picture in scale a little bit. There's that tiny little Firestone sign that's actually 25 feet long.
30, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look how cute our cars look.
So this is where
you show up.
The main part of the sale is going to be located. This is the outside portion, and both of those, it looks like two buildings, but they're actually joined, so you can walk all the way through. Eugene McFatridge, which is an interesting name, says, "Are you getting any work out of Grayson?"
I saw that.
I mean, I don't. You careful, man. She's getting work out of everybody else. She's the one making the work happen. So the fact that you would even assume we're not even getting work out of Grayson.
I think that was hard sarcasm.
Yeah.
Thanks for noticing. I've been working hard.
Hard sarcasm. Yeah. This is work right here. She's sweating in the warehouse. I'm in a cushy little office job in the other building. I mean,
working out and working
towards something.
Up.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is the warehouse. Here's another view of the backside of the salvage yard over here.
It looks so organized from up here.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Viewed from space. They've put in a ton of work, especially after the whole flood cleanup and everything.
Yeah, that was about a year ago now.
Cleaning this whole area out here and making everything look good. So for those that have not yet, look at it. Look at your water bottle made it over to the little side. For those that have not been able to make it to the warehouse, this is what it looks like. This is the best view that we have to offer you, what it's like to come here and shop. So this weekend, again, warehouse designer clearance sale. Lots of cool stuff. Kristen Gensler's watching. What's up, Kristen?
Hey, girl.
Hey. Former producer of our show and longtime friend because
producer
of that.
my wedding.
Producer of Grayson's wedding. That's right. I think it started as a joke, and she was like, "No, seriously, I want to."
I think I was instantly just like, "Yeah, that's a great idea," because I've seen you work in the field, and I know you work on your feet. You're running my wedding. Boom.
And it ran so smooth. Her wedding was awesome.
It was perfect.
So good. Isn't it hard not to bring something home to decorate? Says Joan Overrocker.
We do.
Yeah.
We all do. Usually, I say this a lot of times, but like having worked with this stuff in the field and then work with it here back at the shop or at the warehouse, usually I'm just happy to see it go to a new home, just like fly the nest little birdie.
Right.
But sometimes there's things that, haunt me and I have to take them home.
Well, yeah, we all see stuff in the field that's like, I gotta find a way to make that mine.
Yeah.
Which is cool. You gotta look out for number one every now and again.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you can't help it.
You can't. That's part of what makes, I think, us good at our job is that we're all sort of naturally passionate about this stuff.
Yeah. Definitely. I always say it's hard work, so it's like it's got to be something that you're interested in or that you like are having fun doing because they really, what's the point?
Absolutely. People always ask, like, do you really have that much fun in the field? And like, we have to.
Absolutely.
We do naturally, but it helps offset the grueling work that often is our job.
Yes. It gets us through, I mean, the balance of getting out in the field and doing, fun, hard work, and then, coming back and getting a office job for a week or two is not so bad either. So both.
Air conditioning is pretty good this time of year.
Yes. So that being said, if you can't tell, this place is not climate controlled. So when you come this weekend, just be prepared for that. And we're trying to clean it up for you, but it'll probably be a little bit dirty, so I wouldn't wear a white shirt or like your best pants. But we'll be here to help you load. And if you're able and willing, like, bring proper footwear and help us, load it into your vehicle. But just to put it out there, it will be hot here. We'll have waters, and I do have an air conditioning place to sit down if you really need to.
Yeah, but this is the raw experience. This is what it's basically like when we go picking in the field.
Yeah.
Except it's a bit nicer.
It's better.
It's organized. Quite a bit nicer, actually. They are working very hard.
Every single warehouse we pick in, though, I learned something, about how they organize.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Or like ship things.
There are multiple ways to skin the cat, but they all involve a lot of work.
They're all valid.
Yeah, they all involve a lot of work. So I've caught some compliments from people saying, "Oh, it's so well organized," and it's like, you take the compliment, but you also like, we always want to make it more organized.
Right. I'm so glad that they think that, but
it is nice to hear. Yeah. It's a little validation for the hard work that we put in, because our inventory is bizarre.
Yes.
We have so many crazy things that takes a lot of effort to organize.
Yeah.
But it's all for your benefit, and you need to come this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Sweet.
Okay, so just reminded that on Friday is the Mama Crockett Cider Donuts is going to be here, which is a little adorable food truck trailer, very retro style, and
amazing.
I think their donuts are like $1 a piece or 50 cents, whatever it is. There's like a heck of a deal, and of course, if you buy like a dozen or whatever goes down, I think it's like $5 for a dozen of them, and you could probably eat a dozen of them.
Oh, easily.
They're delicious.
I have. Don't recommend it because of what happens soon after.
Yeah, but try anything once.
They're so good. So
Yo
Mama
good.
Crockett's.
Yeah.
Mama Crockett Apple Cider Donuts will be here at the warehouse Friday.
There'll be a BBS.
Oh, there'll be a
BBS one. There's more room for them over there.
We're getting this information last minute, folks.
Yeah.
It's trickling.
Everything is live. Look at this.
What's that? Mama Crockett's? Got it.
Got it. Yeah. So good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We haven't had them in a few months.
Well, anyway, what's next? We got, speaking of the warehouse, Dad is down in High Point right now, looking at the stuff that Circa Loft, this furniture company, is going to be bringing to the warehouse. And these are pictures he literally sent me this morning from where he is. And this is some of the stuff that you can expect to see being sold at designer wholesale prices. This is stuff that is never available directly to the public. It's usually bought in bulk at furniture markets for furniture retailers to sell in their store. And these are one-offs, these are high-ends. It's all made from reclaimed and upcycled materials. And genuinely, having been in this industry for a long time, I've never heard of an opportunity that people have to come buy this type of stuff straight from the warehouse at wholesale prices. So, I mean, it's really
totally
cool.
Unique experience.
Just these two pieces alone.
I really like that.
Can you see why we picked them? Like, it's just
Century.
So our style.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
I really like that piece on
I
the
do
left,
too.
actually. Like, yeah, this is like my first time
bring
seeing
Garrett
it.
in here. Yeah.
Look at that.
That's
It's like a kitchen
looking.
island.
Yeah, this looks just like our style.
It's so good.
So yes, you guys, this is going to be something that like we finally have an opportunity to go in on. And by we, I mean us, the masses, because I'm not a designer and I'll get this like industry discount. So
yeah, even we don't really have an option usually to buy stuff at the furniture markets. So
at wholesale.
Right here, right behind us, this area. Grayson, show the people what you've been clearing out a little bit.
Well, so my goal before the day is over to actually have this whole floor cleared out back to past that, there's a third bay of garage doors, past that one. We're gonna push those parts bins back, and all of this is getting cleared out. I know it looks like a lot, but we can do it. We're gonna clear this out a little bit better too, so we can put some small stuff in here, and same thing with what we call like the second bay over here. But the guys went down to High Point with two box trucks, and so I'm assuming that's how much is coming back. I don't really know much else other than that, you know. So big furniture will go out here, and then maybe some small furniture and tchotchkes will go back in these bays. So yeah, big square footage here. A lot of work for us to do, a lot of work. I'm panicking. So if you show up to BDS1 first, the main store, I'll sit down now, he's come back. Yeah. There's going to be like a small section of select pieces from Circle Loft, this furniture line that we're selling, as like a display over there that you can look at, but it's also kind of just like a bit of a teaser. So they'll get you directions to our warehouse if you show up there first.
Which is just down the road. One left, one right, another right, and a left.
Got that?
You guys write that down? A lot of love coming in actually from that Circle Loft furniture. Don't blame you. It's going to be right here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. 2 days though, we don't have a whole lot of time, so like clear your schedule now. Friday, Saturday.
Gonna catch up with some comments here. Terry Egan says, sorry if I missed it, but wonder how Grayson got into the salvage business. What's up?
Well, I guess I always prefaced with like, I knew the guys and the Black Dog family growing up. We've been longtime neighbors and family friends, and Tay and I went on some family vacations together, and I've known Robert and his family for a long time too. So I studied sustainable development in school and college, and when I moved back to Roanoke, which is my hometown, I was not sure how long I was going to stay here or what I was going to do, and it was just so perfect to have an opportunity that had a job where the ethics I believed in, and I already had like an instant family, you know. I knew these guys and they knew me, so there really wasn't much of a hiring process, you know, but it was like, hey, we got a job, and I was like, cool, I need a job. And great. I cannot believe it, but it was 6.5 years ago. Yeah.
Been a great fit. You got to be adaptable. You got to be malleable.
Yes.
You got to be hardworking.
Yes.
But you were a great fit.
Self-driven. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Making this warehouse, biatch.
So I want to just reiterate that while this wholesale sale is going on here with the designer Circle Loft furniture, again, all of the Black Dog salvage and merchandise is going to be 20% off, and that's here at the warehouse and at the main store. And Mike's calling.
Answer.
Should I answer?
Yeah. Tell him he's live.
Hey, you're live on Facebook. Okay, I wonder if I can. Or.
They might be able to hear him.
Go ahead. Yes. Oh, okay. Sure. Like, do we need to get a forklift out? Like that much water? Okay. All right. Hang on. Say it again.
Hi, America.
All right. You saw the caller ID.
It's kind of a radio broadcast. I got a podcast going on here.
Oh yeah, podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody, I'm in High Point picking up some really cool stuff right now, so get over here this weekend.
We just showed them your pictures.
Yeah, we showed everyone the pictures you sent me this morning.
Be safe down there.
Awesome. I got 2 trucks packed to the gills, so it's going to be fun.
Woohoo!
All right.
Salvage incoming.
Be safe down there.
Inbound. I'll see you guys this afternoon.
All right, over and out.
Peace.
Wilco.
There it is. A live look. The real operation right here.
Et voila.
What do I have next? Oh, this is cool.
Oh, I love this. Ah!
Do you remember this?
Yes.
So this was the Sebec. I remember him.
Sebec, yeah.
Sebec. This was a boat that we cut the bow and stern off of in Smith Mountain Lake here in Virginia. Not far from us, 30 minutes from us.
You might remember the episode.
And because I don't have a sheet, I can't remember exactly, but this was used for a project in New York by a production company. Then after it was used, it was actually brought to a
restaurant, maybe?
like an outdoor restaurant. I did a social media post of it recently.
I love
with
this.
Details, but this is before, and this is after.
Unbelievable.
How good is it?
I love that.
It's an outdoor bar on a patio or a deck in New York, and the name of the club is the
Saks by the Sea?
The Hero Beach Club in Montauk, New York. is where this lives now.
So check it out if you're in the area.
Somebody said
you'll know the story
that it's like
about
right
it.
down the street from them, so that's really cool.
Oh, that is so cool. Can you believe this before and after picture?
I know, look, before.
And that takes some real talent. That's awesome.
After. It's always so nice to see like where the salvage goes.
And everything, yes.
And the transformation. That's,
yeah,
I think,
that's
the
the
most
end of the
rewarding
cycle.
part
Yeah.
of it. Speaking of that plot line, we are meeting soon to talk about how to really start putting some effort behind our YouTube channel. And it will be episodes of exactly that. It will be more build-centric, and it'll be following the salvage, what it is, what's the story of it,
full cycle,
how we use elbow grease to give it a new life, and then where it goes.
Yes. I love that Mike always says like, everything has a story. Everything we salvage has a story, and like we're just a small part of that with when we turn it into something else or repurpose it. Like that's just a continuation of the story, and then it goes into somebody's home or whatever, and the story just continues. Right.
And the build is one of my favorite things, and I think it was one of y'all's favorite things.
People
correct
like
me if I'm wrong. Of the episodes. So
I think because it's like sharing creativity and also a little bit of a how things are done. I mean, it's not like a step-by-step process, but
no. But if you really wanted to do the builds that we do, you'll be able to watch these episodes and learn and figure it out.
Learn from
it won't be step by step, like you said, but
especially if you've got already a little bit of a foundation of knowledge of carpentry and metalwork.
Right. So, looking forward to it. I finally convinced the guys that YouTube needs more love.
Yay!
And we're going to be doing more stuff like that. And if you don't have DIY, you've never been able to catch our show. Hopefully, we can make a show that is in the same vein as the cable show on the internet. That's free and available to everybody. So that's exciting.
Yay.
Let's see what's next. Oh, this story. So it's sideways, but I made a post about this recently on social media, and people had mixed. They were extrapolating, projecting possibly on what your face meant here.
Oh, what were some of the
angry?
guesses?
Were you pissed off? Were you confused? People could not figure it out, even though I gave them some context.
Disgusted. No.
So what happened here? Give the people.
So we were salvaging a 7-story building downtown a couple weeks ago, and Robert and Mike had started on the top floor as we normally do, working our way down, and there were some fire clay urinals that they were salvaging, and so they told Tay and I to go downstairs and just repeat the process, right? And we should have been able to do that for every floor. I got down to the next floor, and this is what I found.
So they had like made this wall to cover.
They completely built them in.
This is a picture from my phone when I pushed it over
the top of that drop ceiling.
Of the wall.
Yeah.
So this was like
great.
Who put this?
Not only do we have a ton of work to do, we have to double our work by taking this wall and door jam out.
So caption your face here for the people then. Sorry, it's sideways, everybody.
I would say it's I was disappointed that I couldn't salvage this urinal instantly. I was so excited to salvage a urinal, and I was like, what?
We got him out.
You might have to wait longer to do this awesome job? Yeah, disgust,
confusion.
Maybe I was a little bit excited. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The mystery. It was
almost lunchtime, so I do know that.
Yeah. Well, maybe this is a good sign to take lunch. Yeah. Yeah, she looked shocked they closed it in. Indeed, Kathleen, indeed. We were all shocked. But we've seen it before. We saw it in the Robert E. Lee Hotel in Lexington, where every floor had bathrooms just hidden behind a thin layer of drywall. So,
I mean, I think also when you took that picture, it was like, well, let's just take a picture to show Mike and Robert what this looks like so they'll know what's up.
Yeah. Right. and that's what we did. And we showed them, and they were like, what? But it was a
horrible Vanna White. That's all.
Yeah.
Just that floor?
There's other floors.
Some of the floors were like that. Some of the floors were just wide open. So yeah, it was a grab bag.
We might be visited by a trash truck here in a second, folks. It's going to be quite loud. Oh yeah, coming in.
Actually, it's a recycling truck.
Before they get here, this is the love sign.
Yes, it is.
This is the love sign by the Dog Bowl, which is over there at BDS 1, the main building.
Gosh, that is so beautiful.
I love this picture. LOVE. The L is angle iron frame angle iron frame full of all kinds of cool elements, including a trombone from the USS Navy.
Wow.
The O is some reel sides, some spool ends, metal spool ends that we painted multicolor from the inspiration of, it was actually Carrie Kelly's suggestion, with the 50 representing the 50th anniversary of the Virginia Love Works campaign. The V is 2 big beams from Apex, North Carolina, and the E is stainless brewery piping we salvaged from the dumpster behind Ballast Point.
Yeah, with their permission.
That's right.
Also.
That's right. Key detail. But if you're here at the Dog Bowl for the next concert, which is September 28th, got to take a picture in front of the love letters.
Yeah, and hopefully by then we'll have a selfie stand.
Working on a selfie stand.
So you can, like, if you're, don't have a friend or somebody, you want everyone in the picture, right? You got a big group. Well, you can put your phone up on the stand that we'll have it perfectly framed in front of the love sign, so you can stand there and put your timer on your phone and take your picture. And then stay tuned for more details on that, because we'll have a surprise for people who do that and show us their pictures.
Danny Crawford, I don't want to let your question go earlier. He asked if he goes, can he get a tour of the shop? While we'd love to say yes to everybody, it's hard to kind of freeze the action. But being that you showed up on the live stream, maybe we'll make a special exception to you.
Yeah,
and give you
I'd say introduce yourself.
The crew club benefit is private tours.
One of the crew club benefits
I always forget that one.
Private tours. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, if you're a member of our crew club, or if you want to become a member of our crew club, you also get the perk of getting a tour of our shop and really
interview studio.
Everything. The interview studio. Yeah. But yeah, come in and ask for one of us or
yeah.
We'll see if it's available.
And then, of course, it is September 11th. We remember those that
oh my gosh,
passed.
I didn't realize what day it was. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's September 11th.
September 11th, 2019. 18 years ago, our nation suffered a terrible tragedy. Almost 3,000 people lost their lives. And we remember all of those citizens, all of the first responders, everybody that has experienced some trauma from that fateful day. So
thank you for doing that, Tay.
Yeah,
do you remember where you were?
I was at my I was in school.
This many years old?
Yeah. What was that? It was 2001. I was 7, 8, 9. I was 9. So I was in elementary school. I remember because we had those small TVs up in the corner of the class. I remember it was an odd day and things sort of stopped, and then the TV came on and school was let out and went back to Grandma's house, and we watched. I didn't know what I was watching on the news at that point, but I knew it was important. I knew it was not normal, and obviously later you kind of figure out what happened, and you keep it down.
We're trying to have a moment. Sorry, the recycling truck is here.
And he's like banging it against the dumpster because he can't get the recycling out of the box.
Oh gosh, guys, I'm really sorry during that moment.
Yeah.
I had the similar story too. I mean, I was in 7th grade, so I wasn't much older, but I was a little bit older to kind of understand and try to piece it in my mind. But everyone was touched by it, and it still is.
Yeah, so I tried to...
So awkward.
The worst possible timing ever.
I'm sorry, guys.
Bang, 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 bang. Well, it's live. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt that this is... all right, he's done. So anyway, our hearts and thoughts go out to those who...
are not with us, and the survivors.
No longer with us, and the families of the
first
survivors.
responders, second, third, all the responders.
So, be...
children.
One thing I saw other people post that was cool is that, September 12th, September 13th, September 14th, this nation came together unlike many other times. We were unified as a nation, regardless of race, gender, beliefs, didn't matter. And I think the cool part would be to channel some of that into today and, realize that we're all just Americans trying to do our thing.
Yeah.
So, be nice to each other.
I mean, that's
things can get worse. We have it pretty good.
Yeah. That's a really beautiful point.
But yeah, and on
that
that note,
it's hard to top that.
I think my camera's about to die anyway. So thank you guys for sticking in with us here at our live show here at the warehouse.
Yes, yeah.
This weekend, Friday and Saturday, September 13th and 14th.
Yeah.
Crazy awesome warehouse sale, 20% off BDS items. wholesale prices on designer furniture. All behind me. Again, this is what you're going to be looking for. This is the warehouse.
Bring a trailer, bring a truck.
Bring a trailer, just like that.
Just like that, that'll do.
And you could ride a Zaxter. You won't be able to buy anything and carry it with you, but you certainly can ride a Zaxter here.
We've got a bike rental station right behind Black Dog at the main store. So you can hop on Greenway with your rented bike and come on over to the warehouse and check it out.
For sure. And buy something and we can ship it to you later.
That's right.
That could be a solution.
That's right. Well, we better go because he's got one more dumpster to dump. So
yeah.
Thank you again for joining us on Wednesday, and I hope to see you Friday or Saturday this week.
We're going to turn this off and then he's going to leave immediately like he'll be done. Anyway, love you guys.
Everybody
Thank you.
have a great day.